I use the Matchman hook tyer. Lots of people do it by hand. I find this a very useful gadget. Takes a bit of practice. When you first buy one, you'll be all fingers and thumbs trying to get used to it, but after a while it becomes second nature, and I think I could almost tie a hook blindfolded one of these now. You actually fix the hook in with a clamping device, which is a little screw on top of the hook tyer. We then have the wire pushed through. As you can see, it slides. You push it through with the two hooks showing out that way. The actual tying process itself, you take the main line in one hand. I'm left-handed, right-handed people might do it differently. You lay the line against the two wire loops. You turn the winder once, and you actually pick up the main line and push against the spade. You always want the line coming off the inside of the spade, which I'll talk about once I've finished tying the hook. Once that's located onto the spade itself, turn on very slowly, 10, perhaps 12 turns. Again, on that, I know people only do 2, 3 or 4 turns. They're happy with it and they don't lose fish. You'll have to sort out which suits you. Once you've got 10 or a dozen turns on, you take the main line and pass it back through the hook. With the other finger, push the hook down, and the hook is actually tied now. All we do is take the main line which is leading back to the float and slowly tighten the whipping up. That is now tied. All that remains to be done is to release the clamping screw. We have the hook there. This is the critical part. Many anglers at this stage hold the hook length. They pull it through, that bit falls through, they've got a hook tie, but they end up with lots of little ravels there. The secret to stop it, particularly with fine lines of 12 ounce or less, is to actually hold the hook. Slide the whipping, the end piece, through underneath your fingers, like so. Tighten the whippings up slightly by hand, and we're left with a hook tied with a long end on. We then go back to our clippers, snip off the loose end, not too close to the whippings, because if you haven't tied it quite correctly, the whippings can unravel quite easily. Cut it off something like a 1/16 of an inch spare. That then is our completed hook length.